Deep in the remote Colorado Rockies lies a secret frozen in time, a town that vanished in a single silent breath. This was Black Hollow, a thriving mining community tucked away in a valley, unaware of the doom that awaited them. On modern maps, the town is gone. Only a few faded letters on vintage charts remain to prove it ever existed. The people here were hard-working miners and their families, living a quiet life against the harsh winter landscape. But as night fell on that fateful evening, a traveler on the outskirts felt a strange weight in the air. A low, vibrating hum began to ripple through the valley, a supernatural frequency that made the very snow dance. Inside the cozy homes, the residents were preparing for bed, completely unaware that time was about to stop. The stars outside burned with a terrifying brightness as the clock ticked toward the final moment of the town's history. At exactly 2:17 a.m., the town fell silent. The fire froze mid-flicker, and every soul in Black Hollow simply vanished. The next morning, a supply truck struggled through the fresh drifts, bringing goods to a town that no longer breathed. The driver entered a world of absolute stillness. No dogs barked, and no smoke rose to meet the dawn. Inside the houses, the scenes were haunting. Meals sat half-eaten, and coffee remained in cups, frozen solid by the sudden cold. There were no signs of a struggle. No footprints led away from the town. It was as if they had been erased. Federal investigators descended upon the valley, searching the dark mine shafts for any clue to the mass disappearance. Every single clock they found, in every home and building, was stopped at the exact same moment, 2:17 a.m. Decades passed, and the structures began to rot. The legend of Black Hollow became a campfire story, whispered in the dark. Years later, a modern hiker stumbled upon the ruins, drawn by the eerie silence that still grips the valley. As the sun dipped below the peaks, an impossible light flickered in a window. Shadows moved where there should be none. The hiker froze as a voice, thin as the mountain air, whispered his name from the darkness. He fled into the night, the sound of unseen footsteps echoing behind him in the crunching snow. The valley remains, a cold graveyard for those who were taken. Some say the town is still waiting for its next residents. If you ever find yourself in the Colorado Rockies and the air begins to hum, check your watch and pray it isn't 2:17.